And good afternoon, good evening. We come to you live from Poplar Bluff. We are so glad to have you alongside, and we are moments away from the kickoff tonight between Poplar Bluff and Kennett. I'm Frankie Castile. So good to be with you on a Friday night. We are getting ready for week 8 of high school football. We are outdoors here tonight, and man, it is great to be outdoors. Love coming up to Kennett, Missouri. A big shout out to the athletic director in Seth McBroom, allowing us access to the roof. And why is that important? Well, that means we are outdoors. It is going to be a gorgeous night for high school football. No weather issues, not even really much in the way of wind either. So there is that going for us. And then, oh, by the way, coming up tonight, we have a big football game coming up. David Hadley is tuning in. Well, you know what, David? It's been a long week, my friend. We have been everywhere. We are live in Kennett, and it should be a great time tonight as the Mules take on the Indians. Kennett coming in 0-7 this season at this point. The Mules are coming in 2-5. It is senior night for the Kennett Indians, and check out that clock on your scoreboard. That is going to be something worth talking about tonight. We'll be able to give you real-time updates, by the way, later on this evening. We're going to be keeping a close eye on the Dexter Bearcats coming up tonight, as they are going to be taking on one of their toughest teams they have faced all season long. And we're talking about the Rebels out of Park Hill Central. Tonight, during that contest, Central Park Hills will travel to Dexter. Should be a really good matchup. You look at all the games going on across the area, and we'll get to most of these coming up tonight in great detail. You've got Hayti on the road tonight versus Pleasant Hope of Halfway. Also, you've got Malden at home against Virtus Christian High School. And then a few more really good matchups that we'll talk about later on tonight. In the meantime, let's talk about Poplar Bluff and what we can expect tonight between the Mules and the Kennett Indians. And the Bluff now is coming to a game where they are looking for a win in a really bad way. Poplar Bluff right now, as it stands, is the number 7 seed in the district overall. We're going to go over all that in just a few minutes. We are maybe 6 minutes out from head coach Jeff Manning joining us on the pregame show. We're looking forward to that. Timothy Sexton tuning in. He says, "Let's go Mules." All right, David, I'm going to hold you to that, my friend. We want to see you next week in Hillsboro. We're going to be there. It'll be the final regular season matchup next week as Poplar Bluff is on the road to finish out the 2024 regular season. But honestly, I do think coming up in week 10 is pretty much set in stone. Mules are going to be in an away venue coming up on 2 weeks from right now. Where that is, we do not know, but we'll see tonight. And if the Mules want to win tonight, they cannot let off the gas against Kennett. Kennett winless, but we'll talk to head coach Jeff Manning here in just a few minutes as well. David said the offense has to come out and play like they did last week. I agree. I think last week's offense was the best offense we have seen all season. On that defense, I could not agree more. I think the defense was probably the best game we have had so far this season was in week 2 when the Mules took on Chaminade on the road. And that is the defense that I want to see coming up tonight. Also coming your way tonight as Kaylee Andy Lucas is tuning in. She says, "Let's go Poplar Bluff." Tonight, we've got a plethora of trivia questions, 2 to get to. We're going to have one during the first half and one during the second half. Tonight, we are giving away not 1, but 2 more of our large family feast from Pizza Inn. Also giving you a chance to win with our Academy Sports and Outdoors trivia question. later on in the ball game. Going to give you a chance to win this gift card, by the way. It is worth $200, and all you got to do is just know the right answer, and you got to hit that share button too. We want to reach as many folks as we can. We want to end the regular season on a high note this week and next week, because unfortunately, and let this sink in for a minute, starting in 2 weeks on Football Friday, we're not going to be able to bring you the games on Facebook and YouTube anymore because we're going to be in district play. You see the Mules there walking off the football field. They're going to go back to the locker room one more time. It is senior night for the Kennett Indians. So when we come back in just a moment, we will have our live pregame interview on the way with Coach Jeff Manning. But back to my point, a couple of weeks from right now, and that is when we start district play. And because we are going to be in district play, that means we will not be able to cover the games live on video on Facebook and YouTube. We will have the game on Misha TV, but there is a small fee for that. And don't worry, Tim says he'll pay your fee. Don't worry about it. He's over here like, yeah, whatever. Mary Russian tuning in. Glad to have Mary alongside. Let me tell you something about Mary. She is a dedicated Mules fan. I don't care where we are, what she's doing. She is always tuned in to Poplar Bluff. Well, tonight, Mary, this game goes out to you and Grandma Jackie, who is both tuning in live back in Poplar Bluff. All right, we're going to step away. Our first time out of the pregame, and coming up next, it is the senior night festivities. What I do want to do, though, real quickly, and I want to turn my crowd mic on to make sure I can hear everything okay. That's what I wanted to hear right there. It's a good crowd mic tonight, so I wanted to make sure that I can hear everything loud and clear. We can. Connor Schuchart tuning in tonight. Glad to have you alongside. He says, hope is eternal. Glad to have you alongside, Connor. We sure miss you here in Kennett. All right, our first 3-minute break. When we come back, we will have a live interview on the way with head coach Jeff Manning of Poplar Bluff. Our pregame show, it's all being brought to you by Mossy Oak Properties and Poplar Bluff. We're coming right back in 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening to Mules Football Live on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
We know that having a strong defense is key to winning any game, and that's why you need Edmondson and Holt, attorneys at law, by your side. Just like the Mules face challenges with grit and determination, Edmondson and Holt will handle your legal matters with that same drive and commitment. From complex cases to straightforward advice, Edmondson and Holt is the strong local defense you need. For a free consultation, call Edmondson and Holt at 573-785-0127.
Tired of wondering where your meat comes from? Country Road Market has the answer. We're bringing the farm straight to your table. From fresh cuts to custom processing, we do it all. Bring us your deer, hog, or cattle, and let our expert butchers work their magic. Skip the grocery store and support your local farmers. Country Road Market is located at 558 County Road 507, just off Highway KK in Wapapillo.
Here at Mossy Oak Properties Mozark Realty, our clients come first. Our team of full-time agents go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. At a glance, we are outdoorsmen, but if you dig deeper, you will find real estate experts ready to help you write the next chapter of your life. Contact any of the full-time agents of Mozark Realty at 712-2252 or online at mozark.com.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request, 573-785-7811.
Baldwin Toyota presents the benefits of owning a Toyota. Fuel efficiency. Toyota pioneered hybrid technology combining gasoline and electric power for optimal fuel economy. Reliability. Toyota vehicles are known for their durability and longevity, reducing the risk of costly repairs. A strong resale value. Toyota owners are more likely to fetch a higher price compared to similar models from other brands. Experience these benefits and more firsthand at Baldwin Toyota.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme in all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy.
We're back live on the pregame show. Time now for our coach's interview. It's all being brought to you by Mossy Oak Properties, the world's biggest outdoor brand. Call them today at 573-712-2252 or go online to Mozark.com. It is week 8, and joining me live here in Kennett, Missouri, it is the head coach of Poplar Bluff, head coach Jeff Manning. Coach, here we go, week 8 on the road, your Mules at senior night here in Kennett. Your first thoughts on your Mules and the Indians?
Kennett's got a pretty talented football team. The record doesn't really show so far this year, but they got athletes that have a chance to take it to the house anytime they touch the ball. I think we just control the game fundamentally, be able to run it, or quick short game passing, and just stop the run on the other side of the ball, and I think we'll be good to go tonight.
Let's kind of reflect on the first 7 weeks of the football season. Obviously, our record doesn't reflect it, but man, we have played some really good ball. Going back to last week, it was a classic back-and-forth matchup, coming up a hair shy in the end.
Yeah, Frankie, we were about 2 or 3 plays away from winning another 3 football games, so it's been kind of rough, but it's a growing process. The kids understand that, and we get our eyes towards the playoffs to kind of see how things go, and we just keep building and getting better until we get to that. So
I said this last week a lot on the air, and I want to compliment you guys here on the air. The coaching staff has been phenomenal, and what I mean by that is last week, multiple times after a big play, you would see our boys lift their hands up and help the opposing team up off the field, and that is great sportsmanship, and it starts all with the coaching.
Yeah, we've kind of put a lot of leadership onto the kids too, and just try to model how we want things act, and the kids have done a really good job, especially the seniors taking over and kind of making the program theirs and showing the younger guys how things should be done, and it's been pretty successful so far.
And going back to last week, what a crazy game. I mean, lead change after lead change. We saw some kids like Colt Clifford, Hunter Clifford, those guys grew up. Our running game may not have been there, but we saw Jay Edmondson light it up over 350 in the yards category. He was everywhere.
Yeah, West Plains was playing a heavy box against us, and it just kind of opened up the run game. And then defensively, we were kind of worried they were going to out-physical us, and I was kind of impressed how the defense kind of stepped up. I mean, still not the result we wanted, but I told the kids even after the game I was really proud of the way they fought, and they fought all the way to the end. So,
what was their attitude after the game last week when obviously they were disappointed, couldn't come in with the win against West Plains? After it was all said and done, what was their mindset?
Well, we got a bunch of competitors, and these kids were pretty distraught after the game, and I kind of had to snap them too and be like, hey, listen, you guys fought really well. It's just unfortunately it didn't go our way. So they kind of refocused, and we had a good week of practice, so should be good to go this week.
That was my next question. Let's get into this week of practice, how things have been, and what was you guys able to work on before tonight's matchup?
It's just the same thing. We just work on trying to figure out what we can execute the best, and just maintain a level of consistency where the kids can be okay. Defense, we're still just working on fundamental stuff, being able to line up and being able to tackle and execute.
So Brian Rosner isn't here, so you're the next best guy to ask. We've got 2 ball games left, tonight on the road, next week at Hillsboro. We are still in the 7th spot. Is there enough time remaining in the season to jump up a few spots? Or I don't want to say we're a lock, but are we pretty close to being a lock at a 6 or a 7?
Actually, Rosner sent me an update on that last night. I think we're pretty much anywhere from the 4 to the 7, depending on how it plays out. It's going to be hard to jump up past 6 or 5 right now with the way the other schools in St. Louis are playing Class 6 schools this week. So if we went 2-0 and they go 0-2 and, certain points are scored here and there, we have a probability of moving up to probably 5. But we'll just see. Right now it's looking we'll probably either have Cape, Farmington, or St. Mary's from what I'm seeing. So.
And injury-wise here tonight, it looks like from where I'm sitting, maybe we're getting a little bit healthier at certain spots.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit healthier. Kids have been a little sick with the temp change or whatever, but they're getting better. So.
And then in your mind, Coach, to beat Kennett tonight, besides scoring more points, what's it going to come down to in your mind?
Giving up less points.
Giving up less points. I love it, Coach. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Go get them, and we'll see you guys coming up after the game.
All right. Thanks, Ricky.
You betcha. Coach Jeff Manning joining us live here tonight. We are live in Kennett. It is their senior night, and still to come, we've got your starting lineups. We've got keys to victory and kickoff at the top of the hour. It is the Mules and the Indians straight ahead. You're watching and listening to Mules football on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Refresh and refuel at Village Express, your ultimate fuel partner. Fill up on $30 or more in fuel and get a free fountain drink. Show your school spirit and wear a Poplar Bluff's Mule shirt and get an exclusive grab-and-go game day meal for cheap. Wings and 2 sides for just $5.99. Village Express is located on the corner of PP Highway and West Boulevard. Your official fuel partner for every Poplar Bluff football game.
Russian Towing and Automotive is here to help. A cracked windshield or unexpected car trouble? Russian Towing has you covered. Since 1956, the Russian family has been dedicated to keeping our roads safe. Now Russian's Towing offers comprehensive auto repairs, on-site windshield repairs, and full windshield replacements. Whether it's a cracked windshield, an oil change, unexpected car trouble, or you need a tow, it's Russians to the rescue at 573-785-6349. Poplar Bluff Monument Works is dedicated to care, compassion, and community. For more than 50 years and passed down through generations, Poplar Bluff Monument Works has been an important piece of our community, standing with us in our most difficult moments while we grieve the loss of a loved one. Poplar Bluff Monument Works is there to guide you through the entire process. From vision and design concepts to the expertly etched stone monument that beautifully reflects.
All right, so we are back, and a big shout out once again to head coach Jeff Manning for allowing us to interview him once again prior to kickoff tonight. It has been a fun season of interviewing Coach Manning, and I got to tell you, before we go any farther, I know we're on the radio too. I'm getting some comments in on social media. I love this. Right now, Mike Deal lets me know he is watching from Tri-Cities, Washington. It is snowing in the Cascade Mountains right now. That is awesome. But check this out, Tim. Chris Taylor is watching us, cheering us right now from Panama City Beach down in Florida. How cool is that? We've got the colder temperatures in the mountains, and I'm sure it's pretty nice right now in Panama City. We are sitting here in Kennett, Missouri. It is not snowing. It's not too warm. It is 63 degrees, and we really have zero wind. We had some wind earlier. The good news is that wind has pretty much moved away from us. Shouldn't be an issue the remainder of the football night. We've got 20 minutes now until we kick things off here. In the meantime, let's talk about our Mules and kind of what we must do tonight if the Mules want to get a win and make it 3 wins on the season. Poplar Bluff, they know they've got their work cut out for them tonight. Even though Kennett coming in 0-7 on the season, Poplar Bluff does not want to take this team too lightly. So with that being said, let's talk about the Mules' run game here tonight. Jay Edmondson kind of leading the way with 493 yards of offense on the ground. He also has 8 touchdowns. 4 of them came, or make that 3 of them came last week. He is averaging right about 6.5 yards per carry. His longest touchdown run this season of 57 yards. Also, Devin Ferguson is averaging right about 5 yards a carry. He and Caden Jenkins each have 270 yards on the ground so far as a team. Poplar Bluff, 1,100 rushing yards, 13 touchdowns. The team is averaging just under 6 yards per carry. Let's talk about the receiving game, and last week Poplar Bluff had a phenomenal receiving game. We saw some really good work by Jay Edmondson through the air a week ago. He was 26 out of 46, 369 yards. He did surpass 3,000 career yards passing. 3 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions. Mules getting an overtime loss last week against West Plains at 35-28. Mules had 21 first downs last week. They had 3 turnovers. At time of possession, not so much in their favor. 21 minutes and 20 seconds overall. Also, Hunter Clifford, he had a huge ball game last week. 10 catches, 166 yards. He was averaging nearly 17 yards per catch. He would also have 2 big touchdown catches a week ago when the Mules took on West Plains. And then you look at the Kennett Indians. They are coming in 0-7. They took on Dexter last week, got shut out 53-0. As a matter of fact, the Kennett Indians, they have been shut out 3 times this season against Paragould, Arkansas, East Prairie, and then last week against Dexter. Now, so far this season, the Indians are averaging about 9 points a ball game. Meanwhile, their defense is giving up 39 points a ball game. So that is something to take into account. You look at the all-time series meeting between these two schools, and right now the series does belong to Poplar Bluff. The Mules have 50 wins, 27 losses over Kennett, 7 ties as well. By the way, the Mules have a 3-game win streak over Kennett. They've got wins in 2021, also in 2023. By the way, Poplar Bluff's average margin of victory for our 3 wins over Kennett the last 3 seasons is 27.5 points. So the Mules are the heavy favorite to win tonight. They know coming in they are not going to be the underdog, but still they've got their work cut out for them. Now, here in just a moment, we are going to bring you our national anthem. Andrew Jefferson, he hits the nail on the head. Mules have got to strike first. They've got to strike fast and hard, play 2 halves rather than 1 half. And by the way, Tim, Andrew also says you better get that finger ready for instant replay, because tonight I think the Mules may give us a show. How about that, Andrew? By the way, I'll see you Monday morning, my friend, during the KWOC Morning Edition. I look forward to having in the Corps of Engineers, our good buddy Joshua, in this game live on YouTube by going to youtube.com/River Radio PB. We are also live on Facebook. Come set up in the second half. We're going to give away these large family feasts from Pizza Inn and a gift card. Is hit that share button and know the right answers on our trivia questions, and you'll be entered. Now we get to our national anthem performed by the Kennett Marching Band. So there is our national anthem for 14 minutes until we kick off here tonight between Bluff internet issues here this evening here to begin the ball game. Hopefully playing here tonight. We will see if the Mules are ready to go here tonight. What's it going on across the area as well? Kick on across the region. We're back in 2 minutes on the Southeast Sign and Ground. All right, so we are back here live in Kennett where the Mules take on the Indians here in just a moment. And we're going to have to restart our stream coming up because we've got some other issues going on with our internet. So we may be restarting our video stream on Facebook. Tim, what do you got? Okay, Tim says it's working right now. So we're going to keep it here. So never mind. False alarm. We had some internet issues, and hopefully, if you're watching us on video, the internet issues are going to go away. So, Mary Faust is tuning in tonight to our broadcast. She says, let's go Mules. My good buddy Lee Wallace also tuning in tonight as well. We're about ready for the Kennett Indians to come out. There are other games going on across the area tonight. We talked about one in particular. Here comes Poplar Bluff. The Mules are now coming out onto the football field. They are led by Hunter Clifford wearing number 10. Also jogging the other direction, Dylan Hall, the Mules, a cornerback, wide receiver, and oh, by the way, he's also a center fielder in baseball. Good to have him out there. Kennett is about to come out as well. Portageville, they are 4-3 this season. They're on the road tonight. They're going to take on the 6-1 Carruthersville Tigers. Also tonight, East Prairie is also on the road. They will take on Charleston Blue Jays. Should be a pretty good matchup. Both teams coming in 5-2 overall. Fredericktown at Windsor tonight. New Madrid County Central 3-4. They are on the road at Sykeston. It should be a good matchup. Sykeston 2-5, New Madrid 3-4. Hillsboro, we'll see them in 7 nights. They are on the road at Chaminade. And then in Class 5, Lift for Life taking on Cape Central. That game starts in just a few minutes. Festus taking on Farmington. Cardinal Ritter is undefeated. They are taking on D. Cemet Jesus. And then Poplar Bluff takes on Kennett. Should be a good one. Lee West is saying, good luck, Poplar Bluff. We want to see, or I want to see, some of those firecracker emojis coming up tonight. That would be a good sign if the Mules are able to see some of those firecracker emojis. So, Coach tells me, Coach Manning that is, as we see the Kennett Indians coming out tonight. We have been told if Poplar Bluff, they win the toss, they want to defer, they want the defense out there first. That's a great shot, Tim. Get that real quickly on camera, the Mules right there. That is just a great shot. The Mules taking a knee there, praying before the ball game. That is awesome stuff. Hunter Clifford out there doing that. Also Chase O'Neal. Believe that's Grant Wood as well. Spencer Nunn going down there as well. I like how they grab a knee to pray real fast. And that's just something that's really cool to see. So we are moments away from the opening kickoff here tonight. 7 minutes and 50 seconds until we kick off. Poplar Bluff is on the road, and we're going to get you some updates here tonight from other games going on across the region. One game in particular that we are going to be paying attention to is going to be that Dexter game. A lot of folks last week wanted to know how Dexter was doing. Well, we're going to find out, as we're going to be able to talk about that game in general. Mules here tonight against the Kennett Indians are 50-27 all time. 7 ties as well. Lift for Life and Cape Central, both teams, or I should say Cape Central a season ago, or last week rather, Cape Central put up more than 600 yards on Farmington. That is something that you do not see very often. A team able to put up that kind of yardage against another team. We saw that last week. It was a decent matchup as well. Here tonight as we get ready for the captains to come out. As soon as they come out, we'll tell you about them. Matter of fact, we can go ahead and introduce you to our Mules captains here tonight. We're going to go from left to right out there for the Mules tonight. You can hear the Kennett cheerleaders right behind, or right below us actually. Out there for the Mules tonight when it comes to our captains. Let's go from left to right. Number 54, Carson Sittig. He is a 5'8" senior, plays offensive and defensive line. Also out there tonight for the Mules, number 14, Alexander Larkins. He is a 5'11" junior. Number 7, RQB, Jay Edmondson, a 6-foot senior, weighs about 175. And the big man, number 8, Connor Stevens, a 6-foot senior. He is also going to be one of our captains here tonight for Poplar Bluff. Now let's talk about the captains here tonight for the Kennett Indians, and let's go from left to right as well. Number 23, Caleb Duncan. He is a 6-foot senior. He has been out the last couple of ball games. He is back tonight. He is also a good baseball player. Number 77, Jared Yates. He is a 5'10" senior for the Indians. Also going to come out here in just a moment is number 24, Sakori Ray. He is a 5'7" senior. And the other captain for Kennett, number 66, Kevin Thompson. He is a 6-foot senior, weighs about 275. He is on the offensive and defensive line. So those are the captains here tonight for both teams between Bluff as well as the Kennett Indians. So we've got your keys to victory, and let's talk about our keys to victory coming up next. It's all being brought to you by our good friends at Kevin's Automotive and Tires. So we're back in 30 seconds with our keys to the game. We are live here in Kennett on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
All right, so we are back now with our keys to the game, brought to you by Kevin's Automotive and Tires. And let's talk about it. For the Mules tonight, very important the Mules do not have a letdown game, meaning that they know going into this one they are going to be the favorites to win. So for Poplar Bluff, they got to make sure they come out, and they got to make sure that they put the foot on the gas. And like Andrew said earlier on, the Mules have got to be able to put together 4 quarters of football. Don't want to play one half versus the other. Want to have 2 strong halves coming up. And then for the Mules offense, they need to have that same type of offense that we had last week. We need to be able to kind of mix it up a little bit. We need to be able to throw the football, run the football, eliminate turnovers. The Mules do that tonight. I believe the Mules will get their 3rd win of the season. Coach Jeff Mannon is out there for the Mules in his first season, 2-5 on the year. The Mules are wearing their away white jerseys with the maroon trim, the maroon helmets. Kennett wearing their black uniforms with the yellow trim, yellow numbering, and the black and gold helmets. They're being coached by Andrew Webster in his 4th season as head coach, a record of 19 wins and 20 losses, a winning percentage of .487. The head official is explaining what he needs to Connor Stevens as well as Caleb Duncan, the 2 captains right there on the left side of your screen. The official now is showing the coin to Connor Stevens. So now here it goes. It's flipped. And let's see who gets it. I believe the Mules have won the toss. They're going to they want the ball first. I stand corrected. The Mules are going to want the football first. So let's find out. Tracy McDonald Cruz said, rung the ball, she says. So now the Mules are going to get the football first. Pretty confident there. The Mules are going to want the football first. They want to get things started on an early tempo. So the question is, can the Mules get that tempo started early? I believe we can. Kickoff is on the way next here tonight. And kickoff here today. But prior to kickoff is being brought to you by Russians Towing. We're back in 30 seconds with kickoff on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Baldwin Toyota presents the benefits of owning a Toyota. Fuel efficiency. Toyota pioneered hybrid technology combining gasoline and electric power for optimal fuel economy. Reliability. Toyota vehicles are known for their durability and longevity, reducing the risk of costly repairs. A strong resale value. Toyota owners are more likely to fetch a higher price compared to similar models from other brands. Experience these benefits and more firsthand at Baldwin Toyota.
All right, so here we go as we get ready for the opening kickoff. It's all being brought to you by Russians Towing. Remember, it is Russians to the rescue. And now the Mules will come out. Poplar Bluff, they are set to return this football. Hunter Clifford and Devin Ferguson. It'll be kicked off by Kennett. They will kick off from right to left. So now for the Kennett Indians.
Kicking off for Kennett, number 5, Antonio Hollywood.
It's going to be Antonio Holloway, or Hollywood rather, is going to kick off. And we'll see. It is week 8 in high school football. I'm Frankie Castile. Kickoff time, 7:01. And we are underway. It'll be controlled by the Mules. It's Caden Jenkins. And he is going to get already into Kennett territory down to the 49-yard line. Jenkins, he is able to take a short kickoff and turn that into positive yardage for the Mules. So Poplar Bluff already going to have a short field to work with, about a 19 or make that 21-yard gain. And now the Mules have it 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line of Kennett. Here we go as we get set. First handoff of the football game goes to Devin Ferguson. Ferguson gets beyond the 45. So Ferguson gets some positive yards there. And, it's going to be a hold against Poplar Bluff. So scratch that. That is coming back. It'll be a holding call on the Mules. So we're going to back them up now, back to the Mules side of the 50-yard line. And they will have it 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line. So now it is 1st down and about 14. Sinya Dobbs says, let's go. Bryce Dobbs, number 87 out there. Glad to have you alongside. John Francis is with us as well. Mules have it 1st down and 10. None in motion. They're going to throw out to Xavier Jones. He gets one block and he spins away from a tackle. And he's going to get to about where the Mules were a moment ago. Good job by Jay Edmondson getting it to a wide open Xavier Jones. And now the Mules have it back in Kennett territory all the way down to about the 43-yard line. Good gain on 1st down. It's about a 10-yard pickup. So glad the Mules are able to get that. So now it makes it second down and very manageable. Puts a man in motion, Spencer Nunn with the handoff, and Nunn is going to be tackled about maybe 3 yards shy of the first down marker. It's going to bring up third down and very manageable depending on where they spot him down, right at the 42, so a gain of 1 yard. It is now a third down and 3, and entering today's ball game, the Mules are 41% when it comes to third down conversions. Boy, Kennett here, if they're able to get the Mules off the football field, would be a win for them. They're going to give it to Devin Ferguson, and Ferguson will have a Subway first down. He'll be inside the 40-yard line. Subway, food that fuels the Mules. And Ferguson now gets about 3 yards all the way down to the 39-yard line. It is a first down and 10. He needed 3 yards, and he got every bit of 3 yards on that gain. So Poplar Bluff able to move the chains. First down and 10. Another handoff, this one to Devin Ferguson. He cuts back upfield inside the 35-yard line. So Ferguson gets it to about the 34-yard line. Mules are having their way right now. It is a second down and about 5. Make sure and hit that share button for us on social media. We're going to get to our first trivia question here in just a minute, as soon as we have a change of possession or a touchdown. Second down and 5 on the 34-yard line. Nunn back in motion. Edmondson back to throw over the field, and he's going to be nearly picked off. That is great defense by Kennett in the secondary. Sakori Ray was able to come in out of nowhere and make a clean tackle and knock the ball down. Kaylee Lucas says, "Let's go Mules." Big crowd watching us, already getting text messages from folks back in Poplar Bluff. They are watching this game at multiple places in different businesses. Tell you what, down here in farm country, a lot of fields are being burned here tonight. You can smell that smoke from a mile away. At Barker's Towing and Auto Repair Replay, 9:09 to go, third down and 5. Mules are 1 of 1 on third down. Oh, what a good handoff to Spencer Nunn. He's got some space, and he is going to have a Subway first down. Boy, that was a great move by Spencer Nunn, and he will have a Subway first down inside the Baldwin Toyota red zone, all the way down to the 19-yard line. That is a pickup of 15 yards, and the Mules are cooking with gas now. What a great job by Jay Edmondson to find Spencer Nunn. A little trickery there. Mules now inside the Baldwin Toyota red zone. Edmondson to throw. He's over the top, and it is a touchdown. Hunter Clifford snags it for 19 yards, and that deserves some boom emojis. Hunter Clifford just picked up his 5th touchdown of the season, and the Mules are out to a 6-0 score. What a great job by the Mules on that opening drive. Here is the kick by Clifford. It is a line drive. It is up, and it is good. And the Mules now lead by a score of 7-0. We're back in 30 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. That last drive by Poplar Bluff, it's capped off 8 plays, 49 yards. It took a little over 3 minutes to complete that drive. It's capped off with a 19-yard touchdown pass from Jay Edmondson, his 7th of the season, to Hunter Clifford. And now the Mules will come out, and here we go. We'll see the defense right there at the 9-yard line, and the Mules miss one tackle, and this time it'll be capped off the Mules. So Poplar Bluff now, we will see the Mules, the defense, coming out on the football field to begin with. So all the way out to the 24-yard line, about a 15-yard return. So now here comes the Kennett Indians. They are down by a score of 7-0. Ty Jones, the quarterback. Here comes Bryce Dobbs, and boy, that was a great job by Dobbs as he was out, and he nearly ended up and got a sack on Ty Jones. It is 2nd down and 10. Ed Norton says, boom shakalaka. Mules lead 7-0. That was a great run there by Bryce Dobbs, who nearly had the sack. 8:19 to go here in the first quarter. Mules lead by 7 thanks to a 19-yard touchdown pass by Jay Edmondson to Hunter Clifford right over the middle. Kennett having trouble getting set. Antonio Flakes nearly costed him 5 yards, and now we're going to get a timeout called by Kennett. So Kennett will use one of their timeouts here. They've got 2 timeouts remaining this half. Let's do some trivia. What do you say? It is our first half trivia, and up for grabs, it is a large family feast from Pizza Inn. When was the last time that Poplar Bluff played multiple overtime games in a season? We played an overtime game last week. What I want to know is, when did the Mules play multiple overtime games in a season? Was it 1990, 1998? Was it 2001, or was it 2011? There you go. Give us your answer in the comment section. And if we select your name randomly, then you'll win a free large family feast from Pizza Inn in Poplar Bluff. All right, so there is our first half trivia. Ty Jones coming back out. Fake the handoff. Jones, here comes Grant Wood. Now the ball is in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Brett Baruch had a hand on that one. Coach Baruch's son over there on the sideline. Of course, he works with the running backs. I thought for a moment he was going to catch that pass. It looked like he was going to catch that pass. So give us your answers. Sykeston, they score first. They lead 7-0. Cape is already in front, 7-0 as well.
Holding penalty against Kennett.
It's going to be a penalty against the Kennett Indians. It's going to be a holding call. So instead of it being 2nd down and 10,
second down and 20.
2nd down and 20 rather. So a penalty on the Kennett Indians, and that's going to back them up to the 14-yard line. This one is caught, and it'll be brought down.
Pass is complete to number 10.
Quick little slant play there to Carson Manley. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 20, so they're going to say no gain on the play, 3rd and 20. Mules defense trying to get off the football field and give the Mules offense another opportunity. So Cape Central, they have already scored a 7-0 in their ball game. Also scoring as well is the Sykeston Bulldogs. Kennett coming out in a 4 wideout package. Ty Jones being flushed outside the pocket. He's being chased. He's got nowhere to go. They throw it downfield. It is picked off. Dylan Hall with an interception. What a play by Dylan Hall. That was a dangerous pass, and Dylan Hall, the Mules with a big takeaway, and they will have it 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line of the Kennett Indians. Huge interception.
Poplar Bluff intercepts the pass on the play. Penalty was against Kennett. The penalty declined. Poplar Bluff takes over 1st and 10.
It was a penalty against Kennett. However, Mules decline it. And this is what the Mules needed right here. Their defense making a big stop. And now Bluff comes right back out. And now they have an opportunity to do some more damage. There is a handoff to Ferguson, who breaks one tackle. He slipped, and that is enough for a Subway 1st down. That is all the way inside the 30-yard line to about the 29. It is a Subway 1st down. It is food that fuels the Mules. Poplar Bluff, they are in it to win it tonight. First down and 10. Notes right now, Dexter leads in their ball game. There's a pass to Hunter Clifford, and he dropped it in the end zone. Oh, that would have been 6 more points for the Mules. Clifford could not come down with it. Oh, baby. You know that he wants that one back. You know that he wants that one back. He would love to have that one back. 2nd down and 10. So far tonight, Jay Edmondson, 2 out of 4. He has 29 yards, 1 touchdown. Ferguson, 3 carries and 20 yards here in the ball game. It is 2nd down and 10. They put Dylan Hall in motion. He is cutting upfield, and now Edmondson flushed outside the pocket. He may throw. He is going to throw downfield again. Xavier Jones, and it's touchdown Mules. Xavier Jones, and that ball was nearly intercepted. Jones with a 29-yard catch, and now the Mules lead at 13-0. The Ozark Legacy Partners extra point attempt is coming up. Kick is on the way. It is up, and it is good by Hunter Clifford. And now the Mules lead 14-0. We're back in 30 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
So the defense there by Poplar Bluff pays off, and now the Mules end up picking up another scoring drive. This one goes at 3 plays for just 41 yards, and the Mules now lead by a score of 14-0. Boy, this Mules team, love to see all the emojis coming in right now that we are seeing. That is great news.
And return for Kennett for the 24, to Corey Ray.
And now the Mules will have it or I should say Kennett rather, will have it. 1st and 10, all the way down to about the 34-yard line, or make that 32-yard line rather. So now Kennett will have it, 1st and 10, 32-yard line. Mules up by 2 scores. New Madrid comes back and they strike over Sykeston. It's now a 7-7 ball game. Mules lead it here by a score of 14-0. There's a quick handoff. Mules, they pitch it outside and the Mules pick it up. Alexander Larkins. It is a fumble and the Mules recover it. Mules get it right back inside the 30. Wow. And now the officials are going to get together. I'm not sure they're talking about this one. I don't know if there was a clean, I don't know. They're talking about it. It's on the 29-yard line. Alexander Larkins. They're making everybody back up, and now there's a flag, and it's gonna be against Kennett. It's gonna be illegal. Oh, they're gonna flag Kennett for the illegal forward pass, and it's still gonna remain, I believe, Kennett football. It will. They're gonna go ahead, and that is a present to Kennett, because it would have been Poplar Bluff 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line, but instead we're going to have a flag instead, and that means Poplar Bluff's defense are going to remain back on the football field, but the officials are still talking about it. Yep, so it's going to go against Kennett. It's going to go against Kennett. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. So it'll bring up 2nd down, or make that 1st down and about 13 yards. They're going to mark it back even further to the 26-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 6. So it's not Mules football. The chain gang is messed up. The chain gang on the far side are messed up. Now they're getting it right. They had it Mules football. Now they're going to get it right. Now it's going to be 1st down and about 16.
After the 5-yard penalty, it'll be a 2nd down and 5 for Kennett.
2nd down, and it's a loss of down on the play, so it's 2nd down and about 16. So now that the confusion is out of the way, now we get back to regular football.
Penalty flag on the play. False start penalty.
It's going to be a false start on the Kennett Indians, so we're going to back them up 5 more yards. And now it's going to be all the way back on the 21. So now it's 2nd down and 21. With 1:30 left to go in the first quarter, Dexter leading Central Park Hills. That ball game is 6-0. Dexter leading it by 6. Glad to have you alongside tonight. Just a bizarre exchange, 5:54 to go. There's a handoff. This one outside. Mules are all over him. Alexander Larkins, big time, as Antonio Hollywood was unable to get much, and I believe he lost a yard on the play. 3rd down and 22. It is 3rd down and 22, all the way back on the 20-yard line. Boy, the Mules defense having a field day right now. Our ball game is brought to you by First Midwest Bank, Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialists, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, and brought to you by Russians Towing. 3rd down and forever. Ty Jones at shotgun formation. Here comes Dobbs and company. And this one is incomplete. And the Mules defense do it again. Mules defense has done it again. It is 4th down and about 21. Baldwin Toyota, Ozark Legacy Partners Insurance, Mossy Oak Properties, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, Village Express, and Pizza Inn are proud supporters of Mules football. Mules are going to be back to return. Ferguson standing inside Kennett territory. Ty Jones is going to kick it away. He is the punter for the Kennett Indians. Here come the Mules, and they blocked it. They got a hand on it. Now the Mules are going to have it. I thought the Mules may have blocked it. If the Mules didn't block it, Mules are going to have amazing field position. It's going to be on the 22-yard line.
Ball is down at the 22-yard line, and Poplar Bluff to take over 1st and 10.
That's only about a 2-yard kick. So the Mules will have it 1st down and 10 on the 22. That is a 2-yard kick. Edmondson and company back out there. Nobody in the backfield. Mules come out in a 5 wide out package, 2 to the far, 3 to the near. Edmondson, he is looking the direction of Logan Slack and finds him. There's a 1st down, and he lunges forward. It is just shy of the goal line. So Logan Slack, he gets about 21 yards of 22 that he needed for the touchdown. It is a Subway 1st down inside the Baldwin Toyota red zone. Stays in bounds. Mules have it 1st and goal on the 1. They're about to possibly score again. Caden Jenkins, the running back. They hand it off to Jenkins, and he stumbles in the end zone. Touchdown, Mules.
Touchdown to Poplar Bluff.
So Jenkins with a 1-yard touchdown run. Mules now lead 20-0. The Ozark Legacy Insurance extra point coming up. Jenkins now with his 2nd touchdown on the season. Hunter Clifford coming back in for the Mules. To make the extra point, it is up and it is good. Mules now lead by 3 scores. We're coming right back in 30 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents. We're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
So a 2-yard punt against Kennett. And Poplar Bluff just goes 2 plays. Tim, you got to get a shot of that moon out there, my friend. What a gorgeous sight. The moon tonight, it is a fantastic night for high school sports. All right, here is the kickoff. It is a deep kickoff. Taken right at the 10-yard line. And what a tackle by Devin Ferguson. Oh, he is pumped up. Ferguson with a huge tackle. And Kennett Sakori Ray did not get much on the return, maybe 3 yards. You better believe the Mules are fired up tonight. Only a 3-yard return. It is now 1st and 10 Kennett on the 13-yard line. What a play that was. Great job, by the way, on Tim and getting that on camera for the replay. Dexter, by the way, still leads at 6-0 in their ball game. 21-0 is your score. There's a handoff. Now we're going to get a flag. Comes in late on Antonio Hollywood. He was the receiver. It's going to be a holding call against Kennett.
Second down and 10.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. They're going to decline at the penalty. Second down and 13, or make that 2nd down and 10 from the 13-yard line. So now Ty Jones once again being chased, and this one is over the heads of everybody. 3rd down and 10.
Third down and 10.
It's 3rd down and 10. Third down and 10 to go. Had a problem with my scoreboard. Still having an issue with it. I don't know what's going on with it. Let me try that again. There we go. Now it should show right. For some reason, it crapped out on me. There we go. Over the head at this time of Zane Franklin, and that is a 4th down and 10. Cape Central, they lead a 21-0 at the end of one. Apologize for the scoreboard interruption. We had an issue. A cable came loose, but it's back to working now. We'll blame that one on Tim, even though I run the scoreboard. So we'll give that one to Tim, too. Tim's okay with it. It is 4th down and 10. Ty Jones back to punt. Mules have a return man on the 45-yard line. It is Devin Ferguson. We are still in the first quarter with 3:33. It's a low snap. Another low kick, and the Mules just catch it in the air. Connor Stevens, he caught it in the air. Ty Jones, another bad kick, and this one is only going to go, it's actually going to go +2 for the Mules. Connor Stevens with a huge catch. So now the Mules have it with a 1st down and 10 just outside the goal line. Mules lead at 21-0 already. At the end of one, it is a much closer ball game. It is New Madrid and Sykeston all tied up at 7. Dexter leading. And we're going to get a timeout called by Poplar Bluff. It is a Larry Hillis Dodge timeout. Let's come right back. Mules lead at 21-0. Back in 30 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Do you feel that rush of adrenaline? That's the feeling of over 100 years of Poplar Bluff football excellence. Let's make some history.
Touchdown! So the Mules, an onslaught here of scoring, 3:27 to go here in the first quarter, and the Mules right now lead it by a score of 21-0. Let's take a look at some of our stats right now. Kennett with 2 carries in the first half. Right now, they've only got -1 yards. Ty Jones is 1 of 5 on passing attempts for no passing yards. 3 penalties for 21 yards by Kennett, and the Mules so far with 7 Subway first downs. Edmondson has Jenkins beside him. Oh, it's going to be a reverse handoff going up the middle and a touchdown. Xavier Jones. Give them 6 more points, and the Mules are now on the board at 28-0 or 27-0. Xavier Jones has a receiving touchdown and now a rushing touchdown. 3:20 left to play in quarter number 1. Now this is a game the Mules did need. Oh, the kick is blocked. It's going to be no good. And the Mules lead 27-0. We will keep it here for just a moment. So, remember last week, the Mules ended up playing overtime and losing to West Plains. Here's what I want to know. When was the last time that Poplar Bluff played multiple overtime games in a single season? Was it 1990? Was it 1998, 2001, or 2011? If you think you know the right answer, then give us an answer. We want to hear from you. And keep those comments coming in. Keep those boom emojis coming in. Let's check a score. Dexter still leads at 6-0 as this ball is in the air. It is taken near the 3-yard line. Once again, Xavier Jones is not allowing anything. Poplar Bluff's defense, special teams again. And this time, Kennett gets it out to about the 15-yard line. So maybe a 12-yard return. 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line. 8:09 to play first half. Kennett leads Park Hills 6-0. Kason Haas is liking what he is seeing. Keep those answers coming in. Ty Jones, shotgun formation. Mules lead by 4 touchdowns. He'll keep it himself on the ground, and that is the biggest gain so far in the night for the Kennett Indians, and there is a flag on the play. So hold up a minute. Flag near the line of scrimmage tells me it's going to be a holding call. Yep, Kennett's backing up. So a holding call against the Kennett Indians. And they will mark him back all the way on the 5-yard line. So after tonight's ball game, Tim and I, we've got to get back to Bluff pretty quick. And I feel bad for Tim. He's going to have to do some equipment evaluations. And then tomorrow we are going to be heading to Chaffee as we get a timeout called by the Kennett Indians. They've got 1 timeout left here in the first half. Our ball game is being brought to you by our good friends at Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. Country Road Market also being brought to you by Subway, Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist, Larry Hillis Dodge, Air Solutions, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, Maverick Glass, Senator Jason Bean, and Ozark Total Healthcare. Proud supporters of Mules football for this season. It is a timeout called by the Indians with the Mules leading at 27-0.
Let's go, Black Lives, we down, all right, all right. Let's go, Black Lives, we down, all right, all right.
27-0 the score. And the Indians coming back. Stacy Rommel. All right, congratulations, Stacy, 2-year anniversary. That's awesome, Miss Rommel. All right, Mark and Dylan are tuning in from Olathe, Kansas. That is awesome. So glad to have you guys alongside. At 3:07 to go here in the first quarter. It is now a 1st and 20. Ty Jones gets the ball. What a good job. What a good pass out to Antonio Hollywood. Nope, not Hollywood. My apologies there. Instead, it's going to end up being a catch to Nick Fonda. Bryce Dobbs nearly had a sack. He was hustling and bustling. They're going to mark him all the way out to the 12-yard line, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 13 yards. Mules defense having a fantastic first quarter so far. The Mules defense has only allowed 6 yards so far. 7 yards through the air, -1 on the ground. Every time Kennett has any kind of positive yardage, the last few times it's been called back on a holding call. Here comes Dobbs again. Lobs it up, and this one was intended for Zane Franklin. It is incomplete now. 3rd down and 13. So far tonight, Ty Jones is 2 out of 7, 7 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. This is a big 3rd down coming up here for the Indians. They are 0 of 3 so far in the ball game. They are 0 of 3. Linda Mannon Nordine is tuning in, watching from Poplar Bluff. 2:07 to go here in the first quarter. And now Ty Jones directing traffic. 3rd down. And now they put a man in motion. Here comes Dobbs again. The ball is deflected. Boy, that was great pressure by the Mules, and there is another incomplete pass. So now the Mules are Kennett is 0 of 4 on 3rd down conversions, and the punting team, Ty Jones, is going to have to punt the football again. Now, the last 2 times they have punted, the Mules have blitzed, and it's been for about less than 5 yards each punt. And the Mules special teams realizes that, and now Devin Ferguson, he is standing at the 35. Now he'll back off to about the 40. Ty Jones, Mules kind of backing up a little bit. 27-0 Mules lead. Still in the first quarter with 2:02 to play. This time they give him some space. Ferguson catches it on the run. He's got some blocking out in front, and he is going toward the end zone, and he will score the touchdown. So Ferguson on special teams as he scores the touchdown. Takes it at the 38-yard line, and he'll run it in for the score. Mules have done it again. Another score by Poplar Bluff. It is a touchdown. The extra point coming up, and this one another low kick, and it's no good. Back-to-back misses on extra points for the Mules. They lead 33-0 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember, Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
So with special teams, a touchdown by the Mules. Devin Ferguson, 38 yards, and the Mules now lead 33-0. Boy, I tell you what, You're right. Mules have not ran a play of offense since it was 14-0, and they just keep on scoring. This one is taken at the 5-yard line. Here comes the Mules special teams. This time, he is hammered just inside. He's still going. He is going to be taken down. Now a flag comes out. Caden Johnson. There is a flag on the play. We'll see who this one's against. Caden Johnson. Now they're going to wave it off. So they're going to wave off. So now from the 43-yard line, best return, best field position of the entire ball game for the Kennett Indians. They will have it 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line. We are still in the first quarter. Cape Central leads at 21-6 in their ball game. Another handoff, this one inside. Connor Stevens in on the tackle. Also in on the tackle was Andre Aguilar. Second down and 9, 1 yard of gain. Second down and 9. Boy, I tell you what, Heather, Xavier Jones having quite the ball game. A rushing touchdown and receiving touchdown. Mules lead it here 33-0. Mules have 2 timeouts left in the half. Mules have 1. Under a minute to go. Play clock is down to 14. Second down and 9 here on senior night. Another handoff, this one to Caleb Duncan, and he just spins his way into a brick wall. He'll be taken down by Connor Stevens, also by Grant Wood. Didn't get much on that one. Duncan out to the 45-yard line. 3rd down and 8, 23 seconds. And Kennett does not have to run a play if they choose not to. And they may not run a play. 13 seconds. Nope, they're going to walk off the football field. We'll take a minute timeout. Mules lead at 33-0 at the end of 1. You're watching and listening to Mules football on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
Hey Mules fans, hungry for a deal? Head over to Subway in Poplar Bluff where you can buy 2, get 1 free on footlong subs all day long. Whether you're fueling up before the big game or celebrating a win, Subway has you covered. Don't forget to ask about our team deals and catering options. Perfect for any sports event or team gathering. Subway, food that fuels the Mules.
All right, so we are back here in the second quarter as Mules lead it by a score of 33-0. It is a 3rd down and 8 coming up. At the end of 1, Mules lead at 33-0. It is now a 9-0 lead for the Dexter Bearcats. It is 9-0 with about 3:10 to play in the first half. Dexter trying to stay unbeaten and go to 8-0. By the way, take a screenshot of this video tonight, and your next purchase at Subway is $2 off. So now Kennett switches sides, that they are now going from left to right on your radio dial and your TV screen. Man in motion, big 3rd down. Kennett yet to have a 1st down. Boy, here comes the house. What a good move. He spins away. They thought he was down. And he's still going. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a first down. Or it's going to be just shy of a first down. The Mules stopped on the play thinking that he was already down. Boy, good job by Ty Jones to not give up on that play. All the way down to the 49-yard line of the Mules. It is 4th and a very short 2. It is 4th down and 2. First time all ball game that Kennett has been inside Mules territory. Kennett yet to have a first down. Ty Jones going to keep it himself. They've got one now. And Logan Slack will take him down. He kind of ran right into Logan Slack. It is a Kennett Indian first down to the 44-yard line. 44-yard line and second, or make that first down and 10 for the Indians. Tomorrow, Tim and I will be live in Chaffee coming up at noon. We've got playoff softball coming your way. Neelyville Lady Tigers state ranked. They'll be live on the radio 93.3 FM and through Misha TV. That is tomorrow beginning at high noon in Chaffee. Oh, it's going to be a fumble. The ball is loose and the Mules, Logan Slack recovers. Logan Slack, it was a bad transfer. It bounced off the knee and went right to the ground. And Logan Slack from the Kennett 46-yard line. So now the Mules defense, they do it again. Just when Kennett started to get something going momentum-wise, another turnover, and Poplar Bluff once again back in Kennett territory. Second turnover of the ball game for the Indians. John Rice is watching tonight. Glad to have you alongside, sir. Caden Jenkins gets the handoff. Jenkins out to the 45. About a 3-yard, or make that a 1-yard gain to the 45. Second down and 9. Couple of bad punts by Kennett. 2 turnovers in the ball game. An interception and then the fumble. Andrew Jefferson told Tim to get that finger ready for instant replay. He may know something we don't know. You're right, Brandy. The Mules are on fire tonight. 33-0. Edmondson gets it outside. There's the pass and slips on the ground. Brent Bell with a reception, and he'll get to about the 43. It's going to bring up third down and 7. The Mules so far tonight are 2 of 2 on third down conversions. That's awesome, Christina. Thank you so much. I'll get to that in just a moment. Good job by Kennett this time, not allowing the Mules to pick up a first down. Jenkins is going to get no gain. She can't wait to watch Parker play. Is that I'm assuming that is Parker Ernst tomorrow. Now remember, Christina, we can't have the video on Facebook or YouTube because it is through playoffs, but we'll have the game on the radio. We'll also be having the audio on Facebook. That's the plan. But you can click on the link to Misha TV that we have set up, and you'll be able to purchase the video through Misha TV and get our broadcast. Good kick by Hunter Clifford. It's going to be inside the 15-yard line. So the Mules with their first punt of the football game. And a quick 3 and out by the Mules And Kennett
is down at the 12-yard line of Kennett.
So Coach Andrew Webster of the Indians, his defense fighting a little bit there. Poplar Bluff, a quick 3-and-out. And now Kennett will have it 1st and 10 on their own 13-yard line. Thank you so much, Christina. I'll let Tim know he better do a good job on the video if you're going to be watching. Tim, you got stress tomorrow, my friend. I'll tell you some things that we're doing, Christina, that you might like. Hang on 1 second, we'll talk about it. Ty Jones back out, and going to be a handoff. Good run up the middle, tries to bounce outside a few yards by Nick Fonda, and he'll get out to about the 17 to 18-yard line, about a 4-yard gain. So they'll mark him down at the 17-yard line, a 4-yard pickup. We're going to try to put our cameras in center field, Christina. That way you'll be able to see the pitch on where the ball is from center field. We'll be able to zoom in and show you that. That's the plan anyway. Tim and I will leave Bluff around 7 o'clock to get out to Chaffee first thing in the morning to get all the cameras set up. The goal is to have a first and third base camera, center field camera, and then our main camera. There's a quick run by Ty Jones. Good defensive coverage by the Mules. Runs him right out of bounds. Maybe a yard of forward progress to the 18. Be 3rd down and 5. We still have our trivia question too.
No gain of play, but a 3rd down and 5.
Already halftime. Sykeston and New Madrid. Sykeston leads 14-7. By the way, Sheriff Mark Dobbs is sending me a text saying good luck to the Neelyville Lady Tigers tomorrow. Also to the Lady Redbirds of East Carter. Duncan, he's got the ball, and Bryce Dobbs and Caden Jenkins. He is finished off by Connor Stevens. Now that could be a replay. What a great job by the Mules defense. My goodness, Caleb Duncan, he'll lose a lot of yards on that one. A 9-yard loss. It is now 4th down and about 14. Low snap, here is the kick. Mules get away. It's going to take a Kennett bounce to about the 38-yard line. And that is where the Mules will have it 1st and 10 on the Kennett 38-yard line. So Mules once again back in business. Our ball game is presented by Ozark Total Healthcare, Senator Jason Bean, Maverick Glass, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, Air Solutions. Also being brought to you by Larry Hillis Dodge, Eye Care Specialist, Christian Automotive and Tire, Subway, Country Road Market, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. Also being brought to you by Pizza Inn and Village Express. So the Mules lead it 33-0 with 6:14 to go. Xavier Jones, oh my goodness, he is out in space. He's got a man to beat, and touchdown. Xavier Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game, rushing-wise, his 3rd overall. Mules now lead 39-0. There's just some booms. Still following the Dexter score, still 9-0 Dexter with 10 seconds to go in the first half. It is the Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners extra point attempt. Nope, it's going to be a 2-point conversion try. It is lobbed up, and it's good. No, it's no good. Oh, they tried. Oh, they tried. Connor Stevens had it for a moment and was unable to bring it in. Well, the Mules still lead at 39-0. We're coming right back in 30 seconds after we hear from Subway on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
So Poplar Bluff, Xavier Jones with his second touchdown of the ball game. This time it goes 38 yards, and Jones on a rushing touchdown. That drive just goes one play and 38 yards. It is now a 39-0 ball game. That's a booming kick downfield, taken at the 5-yard line. Oh, good return. Ray is near midfield. What a good return by Sakuri Ray. Huge return. Still, Bluff is up by 39. They'll mark him down, I believe, at the 48-yard line. So Kennett has it 1st and 10. Trying to keep an eye on that score. Still 9-0. That game has just reached halftime. Dexter is taking on Central Park Hills. Mules putting on a show right now. Nearly a fumble. Now they're going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. Boy, Ty Jones very lucky that he was able to maintain. Kimberly Smothers is tuning in. Just got home, she said. Glad to bring this to you. Nope, Steve, not really. Great question, though, about the playoffs. We got to win by 13. They also take into accountability how many other wins the other team has. And right now, Sykes and winless, it really won't help us out a whole lot. I still say that we're going to be locked in a 6 or a 7 when this is all said and done. Duncan gets out of one tackle, but he's not going to get out of a second tackle. He is going to end up and lose about a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down and 11. Third down and 11. Coming up at halftime, we'll reset, we'll break it all down. Not much to really break down right now. The Mules are up 39-0, and a lot of those points really haven't been because of the offense per se. Half of them have been, but the other half has been the defense and special teams. Morgan McIntosh is tuning in, and glad to have you alongside, Morgan. Here comes Dobbs again, and Dobbs at this time brings him down for a sack. Boy, I told you he was going to get to him at some point, and he did, all the way down to the 39-yard line, 4th and 19. What a play by number 87 out there, the junior Bryce Dobbs. Did I mention that Dobbs is quite the catcher, by the way, for Mules baseball? We'll be seeing him a lot coming up this spring. I've been giving him a bunch of crap about I can outlift him, but we both know I'm lying. I can't do that. So 4th down and 19 as Bryce Dobbs on the sack. Here is the kick. That was a booming kick this time by Ty Jones. And Ferguson is was gonna let it bounce it around, but he picks it up near the 10. Oh, good block out in front. Devin Ferguson, oh my goodness. He is still going. That ball was all the way to the 10-yard line. He picked it up, and now they're in Kennett territory. Oh my goodness, Kennett cannot catch a break. Mules have it all the way down to the 39-yard line. That's a return of 51 yards. Mules have 1:54 before halftime. Here is a run by the Mules, and the Mules are going to be near the first down marker. There's a flag that come out late. Corday Hightower, the ball carrier, but let's check the flag and see. I believe it's going to be on the Mules the way they are signaling. Let's wait to find out. It's going to be a hold on the Mules. A rare penalty for the Mules, by the way. They have not been penalized very much. We do, Steve. I see a lot of fresh jerseys out there. We're still in the first half, just past 8 o'clock, but I will tell you, that's not going to be the announcer just said that was a 10-yard penalty. It is, but it's only going to mark the Mules back 1 yard, so it's going to bring up first down and 11. It's good to see some of our young guys getting in, and we're going to see a lot of that here the rest of the ball game. See a new quarterback in, Hightower, no gain on the play. What I was going to say is coming up in the second half, it looks like, it appears that we're going to have a running clock coming up. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Coming up, by the way, we will have your halftime report. The new quarterback for the Mules, I would say for the remainder of the game, is Gage Earnhardt, number 23. We'll see a lot of fresh jerseys out there. The Mules more than likely going to run the football. Brent Bell slipped. He was running and he had a small opening. And that wasn't Brent Bell. That was, it was Brent Bell. I thought it was. So Brent Bell only gets, doesn't get no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up third down and 11, and that'll be the final play of the second quarter. Your screen is correct. It is 39-0 your score. We're going to come back in about, let's take a 4-minute break, and we'll come back and we will have your halftime report brought to you by PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialists. Mules lead at 39-0. We'll also be giving away our first trivia prize winner coming up during halftime. You're watching and listening to Mules football. We're back in 4 minutes on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme and all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
Baldwin Toyota presents the benefits of owning a Toyota. Fuel efficiency. Toyota pioneered hybrid technology combining gasoline and electric power for optimal fuel economy. Reliability. Toyota vehicles are known for their durability and longevity, reducing the risk of costly repairs. A strong resale value. Toyota owners are more likely to fetch a higher price compared to similar models from other brands. Experience these benefits and more firsthand at Baldwin Toyota.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request. 573-785-7811.
Here at Mossy Oak Properties Mozark Realty, our clients come first. Our team of full-time agents go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. At a glance, we are outdoorsmen, but if you dig deeper, you will find real estate experts ready to help you write the next chapter of your life. Contact any of the full-time agents of Mozark Realty at 712-2252 or online at mozark.com.
Tired of wondering where your meat comes from? Country Road Market has the answer. We're bringing the farm straight to your table. From fresh cuts to custom processing, we do it all. Bring us your deer, hog, or cattle, and let our expert butchers work their magic. Skip the grocery store and support your local farmers. Country Road Market is located at 558 County Road 507, just off Highway KK in Wapapillo.
We know that having a strong defense is key to winning any game, and that's why you need Edmondson and Holt, attorneys at law, by your side. Just like the Mules face challenges with grit and determination, Edmondson and Holt will handle your legal matters with that same drive and commitment. From complex cases to straightforward advice, Edmondson and Holt is the strong local defense you need. For a free consultation, call Edmondson and Holt at 573-785-0127.
Refresh and refuel at Village Express, your ultimate fuel partner. Fill up on $30 or more in fuel and get a free fountain drink. Show your school spirit and wear a Poplar Bluffs Mules shirt and get an exclusive grab-and-go game day meal for cheap. Wings and 2 sides for just $5.99. Village Express is located on the corner of PP Highway and West Boulevard. Your official fuel partner for every Poplar Bluff football game.
Go Mules!
And we are back here live at halftime. The Mules lead it by a score of 39-0. It is a crisp 58 degrees right now in Kennett, Missouri. Let's do this while we have just a moment. I think Tim said the trivia question is up on the screen. When was the last time, I'm confident that this season will not make the trip, when is the last time that Poplar Bluff played multiple overtime games in one season? Was it 1990, 1998, 2001, or was it 2011? Make sure and submit your answer during this halftime show, because we're going to be selecting our winner coming up tonight. And then we will have our second half trivia question. So we're going to do that coming up. Matter of fact, we're going to be selecting our winner coming up very, very shortly. So stand by for the winner on that. All right, let's go ahead now and break down the first half, and it has been all Poplar Bluff to this point. Poplar Bluff has dominated from the early get-go. That is the Kennett Band you are hearing right there. We'll turn down that crowd mic here just a moment. So let's talk about the Mules and their drives here, their scoring drives. Mules started the game going 8 plays, 49 yards. They would score early and often in the first quarter. And then the second possession for the Mules in the first quarter, it was a 3-play, 41-yard drive for the Mules, resulted in a touchdown. And then on a bad punt, the Mules would score again, all in the first quarter. They would do a 2-play drive, 22 yards. Still in the first quarter, Mules, after another bad punt by Kennett, it only went 1 yard. Mules would go 1 play, 11 yards for the touchdown. And the Mules would score 27 in the first quarter. And then the Mules would end up scoring 2 different times in the second quarter, including that 1-play, 38-yard run by Xavier Jones. So that is where we are, the Mules with a 39-0 lead. Only 1 first down, by the way. 1 first down in the first half for the Kennett Indians. They've got 12 carries, -1 on the rushing yards, and so far just 7 yards receiving-wise. And the quarterback is 2 out of 9. Ty Jones, he is 2 of 9 for 7 yards. He's got an interception, no touchdowns. By the way, 1 fumble rather, in the first half for the Kennett Indians. Mules defense has forced 2 turnovers so far. Kennett is 0 of 7 when it comes to third down conversions, but they are 1 of 1 on fourth down conversions. And that's where we are right now with the Kennett Indians. On the Mules side, Mules have 12 carries for 87 yards. And so far, Edmondson 5 of 7, 81 yards. He's got 2 touchdown passes. The Mules, by the way, are 2 of 3 on third down conversions, and they've got 2 penalties for 5 yards. Mules have 9 first downs in the first half. So let's go back to the Kennett Indians for just a minute. Ty Jones, he is 2 of 7, 7 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Jones has 5 carries, 4 yards, and a fumble. Nick Fonda has 1 carry for 4 yards. Antonio Hollywood has 3 carries, 0 yards. And then Caleb Duncan at 3 carries, -9. He had that -9 on that big play there by Bryce Dobbs to stop him in the backfield. Nick Fonda has 1 catch for 7 yards, and Carson Manley has 1 catch for 0 yards. And then a moment ago, we told you about Jay Edmondson. He is 5 of 7, 81 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then on the ground, Xavier Jones at 2 touchdowns on the ground. He has 2 carries, 49 yards, having a really good ball game, 2 touchdowns. Devin Ferguson has 3 carries, 20 yards. Spencer Nunn at 2 carries for 16 yards. And Caden Jenkins, he has 3 carries at 2 yards and the touchdown. On the receiving end, you've got Xavier Jones at 2 catches, 39 yards and a touchdown. Logan Slack has 1 catch, 21 yards. Hunter Clifford has the 1 catch, 19 yards, and the touchdown. Brent Bell, he's got 1 catch for 2 yards. That is your first half scoring by the Mules in this ball game as they lead by a score of 39-0. Coming up next, we're going to get to some of our scoring, or I should say some other scores going on as we get ready to continue with halftime. 12 minutes to go in the half. Coming up next, we'll check some area scores around our region. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Our halftime brought to you by our good friends at PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. We're back in 3 minutes on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Russian Towing and Automotive is here to help. A cracked windshield or unexpected car trouble? Russian Towing has you covered. Since 1956, the Russian family has been dedicated to keeping our roads safe. Now Russian's Towing offers comprehensive auto repairs, on-site windshield repairs, and full windshield replacements. Whether it's a cracked windshield, an oil change, unexpected car trouble, or you need a tow, it's Russians to the rescue at 573-785-6349. Poplar Bluff Monument Works is dedicated to care, compassion, and community. For more than 50 years and passed down through generations, Poplar Bluff Monument Works has been an important piece of our community, standing with us in our most difficult moments while we grieve the loss of a loved one. Poplar Bluff Monument Works is there to guide you through the entire process. From vision and design concepts to the expertly etched stone monument that beautifully reflects your loved one's life. Poplar Bluff Monument Works, memories carved in stone.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents, we're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
Do you feel that rush of adrenaline? That's the feeling of over 100 years of Poplar Bluff football excellence. Let's make some history.
Touchdown!
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
All right, so we are back, and let's talk about some area scores going on across our region, and we will start. A lot of folks are wanting to know about that Dexter score there in Dexter. We'll get to that one in just a moment. As Dexter, they are 7-0 on the season, trying to make it number 8 in a row, and tonight is very well their biggest task as of this season. No doubt about that. All right, it is halftime right now everywhere pretty much. It is a 14-7 game. New Madrid County Central, they lead Sykeston at halftime 14-7. Cape Central, they started out hammering Lift of Life. Get this, Lift of Life, they were winning, or I should say Cape Central rather, they were up 28-6 over Lift for Life. That game is at halftime. It is now a 28-22 ball game at halftime. Cape Central only leads that game by 6 points. And then the big game that everybody wants to know is the Dexter and Park Hills game. And right now it is a 9-point ball game. Dexter, they lead Central Park Hills at 9-0. That game is at halftime. Matter of fact, it is about to begin the second half. And right now, Kennett, or I should say not Kennett, but Dexter leads that ball game by a score of 9-0. Let's take a break here and thank our sponsors. They include First Midwest Bank, Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialists, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers. Also being brought to you by Russians Towing, Baldwin Toyota, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners. Also Mossy Oak Properties, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, Village Express, Pizza Inn, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Country Road Market, Subway, Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist, Also being brought to you by Larry Hillis Dodge, Air Solutions, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, Maverick Glass, Senator Jason Bean, and Ozark Total Healthcare are our proud supporters of the Poplar Bluff Mules for the 2024-2025 football season. But I tell you what, this week has been a blast. Tim and I, we were fortunate to be at the college on Monday, Tuesday, and again last night for the OFC baseball tournament, the Ozark Foothills baseball tournament. And it was exciting, and we got a chance to really get to see some really good baseball games this past week. Matter of fact, I don't believe there was many blowouts at all. It all came down to the wire, a couple of extra inning ball games. It was a ton of fun. And tonight we are here doing football. Tomorrow we get a chance to head up to Chaffee, Missouri, and we're going to be doing that game coming up here in tomorrow morning beginning at noon. Let's step away for 1 minute. We'll come right back with Coach Randolph. We're back in 60 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
All right, so we are back with our halftime brought to you by PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. And Coach Randolph is with me. And, Coach, I owe you an apology. Your mic was not ready. The headset was not ready. But here's the deal. It was all Tim's fault. I'm so sorry.
Hey, listen, I expect y'all to roll the red carpet out.
That's all Tim's fault. It won't happen again. Let's talk about this team. And we knew going in, the Mules, or at least I knew going in, the Mules were the heavy favorites to win the ball game. But we needed a game like this to get our confidence up, and we're getting that right now. What about Xavier Jones? 2 rushing touchdowns, a reception touchdown. I mean, this kid, you can tell by looking at him, he's having some fun.
Yeah, I mean, Xavier Jones is one of the fastest kids I've ever coached. Crazy fast, good hands, good kid. Definitely one of my favorites on the team. Always got a smile on his face, always having a good time. Kid works hard, and that's all you can ever ask for as a coach.
I said this during the first half. At some point, I knew that Bryce Dobbs was going to get a sack at some point. He was hammering the quarterback, Ty Jones, all night long. Finally made that happen.
Yeah, I mean, defense is flying around making big plays. I mean, anytime you hold a team off the scoreboard, you're doing something right.
1 first down the entire game so far for Kennett. That tells me our defense, they are in tune. And walk us through special teams. I mean, they have dominated so far the first half, only allowing in 2 punts, only 3 yards of total yardage there in the first 2 punts.
Yeah, I mean, Coach P runs our special team. He does a great job. He's a very intense guy, and it shows in their special teams. Our kids fly around and make big plays for us.
And now looking ahead to the second half, a little birdie has told me, maybe I'm wrong, that we might see some fresh jerseys come in. And how cool is that? As one of our coaches, that's a great sight to see, right?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you get up big, you try to roll some of those younger guys in, get them some experience on a Friday night. We spent a good portion of halftime kind of laying that out. You'll definitely see some new faces.
I will say, is there one thing that you coaches took away from the first half you want to see the Mules maybe do better coming up in the second half? Is there one key area that you guys got us zoned in on?
We want to see them finish. You know, we've had some trouble this season finishing games and staying locked in, and we've at times allowed teams to kind of work their way back into games and even win games. So we just want to make sure that we, keep the pressure on them and keep them out.
By the way, before you leave, last comment here. I was told that if the Mules win by 40 or more, you got to tell Xavier Jones, if we put up 40 tonight, Tim wants to race him next week. He wants a foot race, and I want to watch that. He's a liar.
I'll tell you right now, I don't think Xavier Jones will give you any chance to win that race. He is.
I'm going to need him to wear a plate or something, or maybe put some sandbags on him somewhere and give us about a 50-yard head start.
Well, I was going to say, if you run a 40-yard dash,
55 yards.
You go 55 yards?
55 yards to give me a 50-yard head start.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, you might actually legitimately need like a 40-yard start in that race. Kid's fast.
Well, I'll tell you what, at least you're being honest with me, Coach. Thank you so much for the time, and hopefully the Mules can come out here. We'll get a running clock here. Honestly, how important will it be for your team to come out here and set the tone early, first time on defense, third quarter?
Yeah, I mean, we want to start the second half off right and keep pitching that shutout.
Well, let's go do it. You're not sweating tonight, so I guess it's nice and comfortable for you. I'm freezing, by the way.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, that little ladder they've got over here for you to get up here,
it's terrible.
I'm a bigger boy than you. If I fall down that thing, we're in trouble.
I told you it was going to be hard to get up that ladder. I need a heater. You got one handy?
Well, hey, you guys didn't roll out the red carpet for me. I climbed that ladder for you. I mean, you guys are.
I got a green drink for you if you want some green.
That looks like
it's a great drink. Do me a favor, because you're live on the air and it gets no better. Just do me a favor. Smell it.
As a rule, I don't do that, but I'll smell it.
Okay.
That smells like a grass fart.
That might be the best comment.
Hey, I got a gem here
goodness.
And there.
Man, I love it, man. Thank you so much, Coach. Enjoy the second half.
Sounds good.
You
Thanks,
betcha. Coach Randolph joining us live. We got to go to break on that one. That one's hilarious. I absolutely love it. We're coming. Dave, don't you even start Dave Williams. First off, Dave Williams, for those who don't know this guy, he is the Chief of Communications for the Poplar Bluff Police Department. Tim, you'll get a kick out of this. I said I was cold, and then Dave Williams had to chime in. I can't believe Frankie's cold. He's been in my office. He knows I've got 2 heaters going almost all the time. Let's go to break. We're going to come right back in 1 minute, and it'll be time for the second half. Mules lead at 39-0 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff. 573.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember, Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
All right, so we are back as we get ready for the second half. The Mules, they lead by a score of 39-0. By the way, we've got trivia to give away. Let's put that on the screen one more time before we get into our second half. Here it is. When was the last time that Poplar Bluff played multiple overtime games in a single season? Was it 1990, 1998, 2001, or 2011? And the answer is... it is B, 1998. Cheryl Berry is our winner tonight from Pizza Inn, and of course we've got that large family feast, and we will contact you, Miss Berry, following tonight's ball game, and we'll get in contact with you. The Mules, by the way, lost 20-19 against Jackson, and then beat Cape Central 28-27 in 3 overtimes to win the district title. So now the Mules will kick off And it's a good one, too. It's all the way out to about the 10 to 15-yard line. And the Mules are going to wrap him up near the 35. So the clock is going to run 34-yard line instead of the 35. So Cheryl Berry is our winner on our first half trivia question. And we will bring you our second trivia question here fairly soon because the clock is not going to stop. The clock is not going to stop. There you are, Miss Berry. Congratulations. If you don't hear from me tonight or tomorrow, I won't forget about you, I promise. We've got to go to Chaffee first thing in the morning, so good job by the Mules. We're going to get some fresh jerseys out there. Oh, Trent Anders with a big stop. And now there's a flag down on the near side. And I believe this one may go against Poplar Bluff. The way they are looking, there is a flag down on the 30-yard line. We'll see who it's against. It's going to be against the Mules. Yep, I thought that was going to be the case. I thought that was going to be the case. So we'll see where they'll mark him down. It's going to be a personal foul. And it'll be all the way near midfield on the 49-yard line. It is a first down, second first down. They have stopped the clock. Now they're going to start it. Okay. So, third quarter, and it is a 39-0 ball game. We've got something to tell you about very, very seriously in just a moment. Oh, good rollout. Nice job, nice catch by Antonio Flakes. All the way down inside the 40-yard line of the Mules at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 from the Poplar Bluff 39-yard line.
So 39-yard line, it is a first down for the Kennett Indians. First and 10, Kennett. I sure wouldn't mind having some pizza right about now. I thought I was promised some pizza from the AD here, Seth McBroom, not to mention any names, but I didn't get no pizza from Seth. He said he was. Nick Fonda brings it up to the 34-yard line. It is second down and 5. Poplar Bluff won't be too much longer, and we're going to see a lot more fresher jerseys coming in. Here is another handoff again to Fonda, and he is going to get to about the 31, so about a 3-yard gain at this time to the 31-yard line. It's going to bring up a third down and a short 2. So Cheryl Berry is our first half winner, and we're about to give away this big gift card from Academy Sports and Outdoors. But to do that, we need to get our share volume up a little bit. So hit that share button on Facebook if you'd be so kind. We would love to reach as many folks as we can. Third down. Fonda is going to be wrapped up. There's Trent Anders. Also Caden Jenkins. And I believe he may have lost a yard on the play. That's going to bring up a fourth down and about 3.
Fourth down and 3.
So 4th down and 3. Ty Jones is coming in. Oh, Miss Mary, she wants to know what's in the green drink. It's got lots of kale, lots of ginger, pineapple, and just a little hint of green apple. That's what I drink. That's what keeps my voice from going out most of the time. Ty Jones is going to run out of bounds, but I don't believe, oh, he's going to be right there on the line. Don't know if he got enough or not. We'll find out. They may have to measure this one. I don't know. Oh, they're going to give it to him. He got just enough for a 1st down. They will mark him at the 29-yard line. They don't even need a measurement. They're going to give it to him anyway. So 1st down. I wonder, Tim, if I gave my green drink away as a prize, would anybody answer the questions? Tim says, nope, not going to happen. All right, you're probably right. I bet Mary would, though. 6:35 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Another handoff. Hollywood is going to go up the middle, and he'll run into a brick wall. Alexander Larkins with a stop. And he is going to get to about the 27-yard line. 28-yard line. And they're calling that 2nd down and 8, but they're going to mark him down at the 29 or the 28, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Only gain about a yard. Oh, Mary's not a kale fan. I tell you what, Mary, I wasn't at first, but man, I love it now. I love the smell of it, believe it or not. Going to be a pitch outside the Duncan. Duncan is going to be hit hard by Bryce Dobbs. Dobbs on a huge hit. And that one is marked back to the 31, so a 3rd down and 12 coming up. 3rd and 12. It is now a 9-6 ball game. Dexter inside the 40-yard line. They are driving. They're only up by 3 points with 5:39 to go in that ball, in the 3rd quarter, rather. And we're going to get a whistle here and a timeout called by the Indians with 4:58 to go in the 3rd. Let's get our 2nd half trivia question up on the screen. What do you say? Now, over the Mules history, what team does Poplar Bluff have the most victories against? Is it Jackson? Is it Sykeston, Cape Central, or is it Dexter? If you know the right answer, then give us a shout. Let us know in the video chat, and we want to hear from you. Over the Mules history, what team does Poplar Bluff have the most victories against? Jackson, Sykeston, Cape Central, or is it Dexter? I will tell you this, the answer, when I found out, I was shocked. So was Tim. Tim says absolutely. I did not see that one. So 4:58 to go in the 3rd quarter, and you can hear the Kennett cheerleaders. If you know the right answer, then let us know in the video chat. 3rd down and 12. Mules defense trying to at least keep it above 35 points. They do that, and the clock will not stop. Here comes the Mules defense. Trent Anders was on the move, incomplete.
Long pass is incomplete.
Good job, good coverage there by Jalen Shavers of the Mules. It's incomplete, and now it is 4th down, and obviously they're going to go for it, down by 39 points. Keep your answers coming in. Over the Mules history, what team does Poplar Bluff have the most victories against? Is it Jackson, Sykeston, Cape Central, or is it Dexter? The winner of that question will receive a gift card courtesy of Academy Sports and Outdoors of $200 and that free large family feast from Pizza Inn. It is 4th down, incomplete. Good coverage by Bryce Dobbs. It is incomplete, and the Mules will take over. So Mules take over 1st and 10. $39-0. It is 21-14 Sikeston after they recovered a fumble. Pierce Baker 3 rushing touchdowns in the game with 6:11 to go in the third. It's funny how our game took forever to get to halftime, and everybody else was already at halftime. But now we're catching up on the back end, and we are almost through this third quarter, believe it or not. 3 minutes to go. Alexander Larkins was able to break away from one tackle. He did stay in bounds. We're going to see a lot of fresh jerseys here coming for the Mules. It's going to be no gain for Larkins. 2nd down and 10.
No gain of play, but it'll be 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10. Mules lead it here, 39-0. We've got our trivia question. Hit that share button for us. We've got some folks watching us now on YouTube all the way in Brazil. Just got that information to us. Good run by Brant Bell. Bell to the 35-yard line. Picks up around 4 yards on the play. They're listening all the way from Brazil, and the daughter, she's an exchange student. I don't want to butcher her name. I feel bad. I really can't pronounce it. I don't want to butcher it. I would feel horrible if I did that. I don't want to take a chance on it. Bats it down. It's now 4th down and 6 with 1:19 to go. The Mules punting team is coming on to the field. I know the names that are listening is Bruno and I think it's Tatina. The last name I can't really pronounce. But they are listening to us in Brazil tonight, Tim. Here is the kick away from Hunter Clifford. And this one is just going to go right where it lands. It doesn't take much of a bounce. So Kennett will have the ball. They will have it on the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians. The umpire, the referee, was needing a football. So we are coming to a close on the third quarter. I don't think that Kennett will need to run a play. They will not. And we'll step away for 1 minute at the end of 3. Mules lead at 39-0 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home. Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you, and they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
Right, so we are back and we are about ready to begin the 4th and final quarter as the Mules, they lead this ball game with a score of 39-0. And the Mules, by the way, next week the Mules will be on the road. And for Poplar Bluff, it is our final road game of the regular season. Oh, the fire department's coming, Tim. Look, there they are. They're right there in front of us. What did you do? All right, so it is a first down and Tim. Tim apparently did something. The fire department was coming out to get him. Thankfully going the other direction now. Hopefully our first responders remain safe tonight. Ty Jones fakes the handoff, and now we get a flag, and the catch is made. But hold on a second, and it's going to come back. It is coming back. It's going to be a hold against the Indians. You knew that was coming. And now it's going to bring up first down and 20. Nicholas Thompson tuning in, and glad to have you alongside, my friend. Well, that was a good catch, though. Good job by Carson Manley, number 10, on that reception, and that's going to bring it back. First down and 20. Not even 9 o'clock yet. And we're going to get a whistle here. I believe it's a timeout on the Mules. It is a Larry Hillis Dodge, a timeout for Poplar Bluff. Let's step away for 30 seconds. We'll come right back. Mules lead at 39-0 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Hey Mules fans, hungry for a deal? Head over to Subway in Poplar Bluff where you can buy 2, get 1 free on footlong subs all day long. Whether you're fueling up before the big game or celebrating a win, Subway has you covered. Don't forget to ask about our team deals and catering options. Perfect for any sports event or team gathering. Subway, food that fuels the Mules.
All right, over the Mules history, what team does Poplar Bluff have the most wins over? Is it Jackson, Sykeston, Cape Central, or is it Dexter? That is what we want to know. And tonight's winner is going to get on this trivia question, is going to get that large family feast from Pizza Inn and a gift card from Academy Sports and Outdoors at $200. It is first down and 20. Ty Jones again. He's going to launch it. He's got a receiver, and it's going to be incomplete. It was intended for Antonio Flakes. He was all by himself, too. If that ball would have been a little bit lower, that one could have been a big play for the Indians. So next week, we will roll over to Hillsboro. Tim and I will be in Hillsboro next week. By the way, Dexter just scores again. They now lead 16-6 with 1:10 to go in the third quarter.
Starting at 4 p.m.
Park Hills.
Girls basketball will be at home against Southfield.
Park Hills with the football. It is under 10 minutes to go here in the football game. Mules lead. There's a handoff, and the Mules defense is absolutely not letting anything through. On the tackle is a Preston Ferguson, number 69. So Fonda unable to get much on that one, and they're going to say no gain. What an absolute play by Preston Ferguson. Another scoring update, 28-14, Sykeston with 1:50 to go in the third quarter. They add 7 more points. They lead by 2 scores. Bluff has dominated as Ty Jones, the option outside, and not much, a few yards on the play. As Hollywood, it's going to be Antonio Hollywood. He'll get it to the 39-yard line, so he did gain about 6 yards. Still going to bring up a 4th down and 14.
Fourth down and 14.
So now Kate looks like Duncan is back in the ball game now. Caleb Duncan just came back in for Kennett. He's going to be at wide receiver in this play. Kennett's going to hurry to the line. Play clock is down to 5. It's a 4th down and 14. Mules dropping back a little bit. Not a lot of pressure. They're going to throw up a Hail Mary. Mules are going to come away with it. It is an interception. An interception by the Mules at Jalen Schaefer's. The Mules intercept him for a 2nd time tonight. So the Mules will take over, and it'll be on the 28-yard line. What a play by the secondary for the Mules. Another turnover for the Kennett Indians. And the Mules will have it back. That deserves a little bit of booms on Facebook. And of course, that awesome Barker's Towing and Auto Repair replay. I told you, Tim, I think Andrew Jefferson knows what he's talking about. Also, James Timms for the Mules. He made all kinds of havoc on that last play. Where's number 60 for Poplar Bluff? And there's a handoff to Hightower. And they are, I like how Kennett is still coming to play even though they're down by 39 points. Hightower not going to get much. And I believe he's going to lose some yards on that play. They're going to mark him back all the way to the 25-yard line. So they lose about 5 yards, or make that 3 yards on the play. Be 2nd down and 13. 2nd down and 13 is Earnhardt, the quarterback for the Mules. He's going to launch one. And this one is incomplete. It was intended, his receiver was Jalen Schaefer's who just made the interception. We are going to give you our answer coming up to our trivia in about 2 minutes. So let's see what kind of shares we've got. We're at 37 right now. Let's get to 45. What do you say? That's 8 shares away. We can do that, right? Kathy Wilson watching from Ellington. Beautiful country in Ellington. 5.5 minutes to go. It's 3rd down and 13. Earnhardt going to hand it off to Hightower. Hightower gets through 1 tackle, but he'll run into a 2nd. And he is going to be up to the 31-yard line. And that'll bring out the punt team for the Mules. So final call, as they say.
4th down and 8.
Tim Hicks was letting me know that Kathy, Miss Wilson, was his kindergarten teacher. That's where all the trouble started, was right there. There's a punt by Clifford, and it'll bounce to about the 40-yard line.
Poplar Bluff punt is down at the Kennett 40-yard line.
So Kennett will have it 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line.
See more events for next week on
It is 1st and 10.
Basketball will be traveling to Sykeston. That game's tipping off at 5 p.m.
Mules now are going to come away with their 3rd win of the season.
Will be at the Dexter Kennettd Event Center. KHF will play New Madrid County.
And we've got 4 minutes to go here in the ball game now. 4 more minutes, and this one will come to a close. We will be joined, I believe, by Coach Austin Jefferson following tonight's game. Marcy is tuning in from Oxley. How's the weather where you are tonight, Marcy? Boy, it's perfect here. It is nice and crisp. Hollywood goes up the gut, and he's going to get a few yards on that carry. They'll mark him down at the 48-yard line, so an 8-yard gain. Be second down and about 2. About to give away this gift card coming up from Academy Sports and Outdoors. We're going to wait until the about 2-minute mark here, between 2.5 minutes and 2 minutes. We'll put it up on the screen one last time in just a moment. Hollywood is going to have a first down, and it'll be all the way inside Mules territory. We'll see where they mark him down, and he will be spotted down at the 47-yard line of Poplar Bluff. It is a Kennett first down with under 3 minutes to go. Over the Mules history, what team did Poplar Bluff have the most victories against? Was it Jackson, Sykeston, Cape Central, or was it Dexter? That's what we want to know. Hollywood breaks one tackle, and he is going to get down to about the 40-yard line. All right, last call. We're about to put our answer up on the screen, and then we're going to select the winner. Tim, let's go ahead. The answer tonight to our trivia question, it was... We'll hold off. We'll wait 1 second unless you already have it on there. Nope, okay, so we'll give you the answer in just a minute. Hollywood, Xavier Jones, the ball comes loose. The ball is on the turf or on the grass, and the Mules have recovered. The Mules recover as Antonio Hollywood, Xavier Jones popped that ball out, and the Mules will have it at their own 45-yard line. Boy, Xavier Jones, it's hard to not pick him as our player of the game tonight. No doubt about that. All right, so let's give our answer to the trivia question. It was D. Dexter at 56 wins. So I thought initially that the answer was against Sykeston. I did. I thought it was Sykeston originally. But it's not Sykeston, it was Dexter. I'm going to go through all the answers here in just a minute, and we're going to get our winner here in just a moment. So stand by for that. Mules are going to come away with a victory here tonight. Mules are going to pitch a shutout as Landon Hall. Mules lose quite a bit of yards on that one, all the way to the 36-yard line. Second down and 19, and the Mules are not going to have to run another play. The Mules do not have to run another play. Poplar Bluff is going to take this one tonight. Final score is going to be 39-0. When we come back, we will select our winner on our trivia as the Mules pitch a shutout. We're coming back. Let's step away for 2 minutes. We'll come back with the winner of our trivia. Mules win 39-0 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
We know that having a strong defense is key to winning any game, and that's why you need Edmondson and Holt, attorneys at law, by your side. Just like the Mules face challenges with grit and determination, Edmondson and Holt will handle your legal matters with that same drive and commitment. From complex cases to straightforward advice, Edmondson and Holt is the strong local defense you need. For a free consultation, call Edmondson and Holt at 573-785-0127.
Tired of wondering where your meat comes from? Country Road Market has the answer. We're bringing the farm straight to your table. From fresh cuts to custom processing, we do it all. Bring us your deer, hog, or cattle, and let our expert butchers work their magic. Skip the grocery store and support your local farmers. Country Road Market is located at 558 County Road 507, just off Highway KK in Wapapillo.
Do you feel that rush of adrenaline? That's the feeling of over 100 years of Poplar Bluff football excellence. Let's make some history.
Touchdown!
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents. We're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
And we are back here tonight as the Mules end up and take this one 39-0. Coming up, we're going to have a couple of players coming up as well, so get ready for that. And we will be joined by Coach Austin Jefferson here in just a moment. We'll let him get up here, get up that ladder, and then we will welcome him on to the program here tonight. So, you know what we're going to do first? We're going to talk to, I believe we'll talk to a player first. So we will talk to Jay Edmondson to begin with. And Jay, tonight, this team clearly needed a game like this. And out of the chute, you guys were able to do some great things on offense. Walk us through the locker room and the pregame, what was talked about, because you guys came out and executed to perfection.
It was one of those things. We knew if we came out and executed what we did, we could put up points. And the defense knew if they come out and execute, they can hold them. And it was one of those things, once we started rolling, you know, the confidence is built. And that's something we needed tonight that will help us going into the postseason and the last week of the regular season.
It was weird because typically I'm seeing you make scrambles and take something out of nothing and make plays happen. Tonight, you didn't have to do that.
Oh, I loved it. I love, you know, sit back there and throw it around. And it's good to see your friends, you know, getting in the end zone, guys that haven't. Zay got his first varsity touchdown tonight, and he followed it by getting two more out.
I was going to say, he got multiple scores here tonight.
That was great to see guys getting in the end zone. And Jenkins got his first touchdown.
He did.
Of the year.
Yes,
so,
he did.
It's great to see those
it
guys
was good to see these guys get some touchdowns, but I got to tell you, man, it all started up front defensively. I mean, we say this time and time again. Bryce Dobbs, he's a stud out there. He is not going to be happy until we get maybe one sack, maybe two sacks, but the defense played big all night long.
Yeah, so they kept them behind the sticks, and that's a big thing on defense that I feel like when we find it, we do really good, because once we get them behind the sticks, we put pressure, and it makes them do things we want them to do.
You know, we talked about this for quite a while where the Mules needed a complete ball game, not just one half, but a complete ball game. I think tonight that even what did Coach Madden tell you guys when it was all 0-0? Did he smile at all after the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think he tried to keep it pretty business and say, way to execute, come out, do what we were supposed to do. It was something that was expected of us to come out and do our jobs.
And what will you guys work on? If there's a takeaway from tonight that you didn't like about tonight, even though we won 39-0, what would it be before next week when you guys hit the road again and head up toward Hillsboro?
Maybe not tonight, but just overall cleaning up everything. I mean, we have, as a team, still feel like we can clean up a lot, and we still feel like we have a point that we're so close to reaching that once we clean everything up and play a complete game against a really solid team, we can do really good things.
Man, congratulations on the win tonight. Go enjoy this one. Safe trips back to Bluff, and we'll see you next Friday night in Hillsboro.
Thank you.
You betcha. Quarterback Jay Edmondson joining us live. And get over here, Hunter. Hunter Clifford, I've waited all season to get this young man just like Jay on the air. And Hunter tonight, big score in the end zone. A lot of smiles all the way around on this team's face. Walk us through the mindset tonight and just the season in general.
The mindset's always been to just go out and execute the best of our abilities. We've had a few ups and downs this season, but I think tonight really helped us and helped a bunch of the young guys start to get comfortable in the offense and the defense. So
speaking of the young guys, I mean, you're out there. What did it represent to you seeing these young guys step up like a Xavier Jones, who got 3 touchdowns tonight, and then he popped a fumble there before the game ended? I mean, he played his heart out tonight.
That's just huge. If we can get them to be on the same mindset as all of us seniors, I think we're going to be great throughout the playoffs. And I know it's taken us a while throughout the season, but I think we're finally starting to get it all together.
Tonight for yourself, only had the 1 catch, but 19 yards. Last week, 10 catches, 166 yards. I've been saying this now for a few weeks. I think you're starting to really blossom on this football team, and it seems like it's happening at the right time.
I think it's happening at the correct time, yes. But everybody's making plays out there, and everybody running their routes and doing their job is allowing me to get open and be able to get to the ball easier.
You know, it seemed like the defense here tonight from the very get-go was in tune with what was going to – you guys were buying in tonight, and you guys went out there, made the offensive line, made the quarterback for Kennett very uncomfortable, and they were only able to get a handful of first downs all night long.
Yeah, we've been working on it in practice. I mean, our scout teams haven't been the greatest, but us seniors have started playing on the scout teams and making the defense actually work in practice now, so they're starting to see real-like game looks.
When I tell you that your team, your offense, your defense pitched a shutout tonight, what does that mean to you as a senior on this team?
It's huge. It's something we've been looking for all year. I mean, we've just been striving. We've had a few unlucky plays here and there, but tonight we just had a full game, and it was great.
Absolutely. So if there's one area that you want to see this team improve on before next Friday at Hillsboro, in your mind, what would it be?
It'd just be making sure that we stay all on the same page. I mean, sometimes we'll get off the same page, and some of us will mess up on our jobs, and I had one tonight where I dropped it. But
yes, you did, and I see the look on your face, and you were frustrated. And by the way, as fast as you are, don't be mad, but Tim Hicks says he's faster.
No, we're going to have to race now. We're going to have to race.
I'm telling you, man, congratulations on the win. And because you're here, I know so many fans are watching. They love what you guys are doing. What do you want to say to the community back home who tunes in every week to support this team?
We just thank y'all. Y'all staying behind us, even though we've had a rough season, is the biggest thing for us. Motivation. It keeps us motivated and keeps us going every week.
Next Friday night, Hillsboro, I'm going to go on the record and say it now. Mules win by 13 points.
30 of them.
30 of them. I like that. Well, Hunter, safe travels back to Bluff. We'll see you next Friday night, my friend.
Thank you.
You betcha. Hunter Clifford joining us live. Our players of the game. Do I get Coach Jefferson? Okay, good deal. I didn't know if he was he's trying to guide the players down this amazing ladder we have, by the way. The ladder here is one of the most stable ladders I've ever been a part of. No, I'm kidding. By the way, Alexis Williams is our winner. Tim, write that down for me. Alexis Williams is going to be the winner tonight of our trivia question. She is going to pick up a gift card courtesy of Academy Sports and Outdoors and the pizza from a Pizza Inn in Poplar Bluff. And, Coach, we got a chance to, first off, we appreciate you bringing the players with you. That's awesome because we love to hear from the boys. And let's walk us through from start to finish. When the team got off the bus today, I said this on the air. I felt like that this team, there was something special going on. We see it on the scoreboard, 39-0. Another night, no turnovers. But, Coach, the defense played out of their mind tonight.
They did, and we do a good job of bouncing back from games that don't go our way. Specifically last week, the way it ended, we knew that we're capable of playing in games like that where we're destined to lose, but end up surprising a lot of people. And when you apply yourself, you can surprise yourself. And I think it surprised the guys, but it's something that we've been telling them for a while, that if we just keep the main thing and just execute on small stuff, this team is destined for greatness. And no, that was the whole thing, getting off the bus, coming here and doing against these teams, is just making sure that we understand that we still have a job to do. No matter who we play, what the record may be or whatever, that doesn't matter if we don't execute and do what we're supposed to do. So guys did a good job of doing that right out of the get-go, and big reason why we came out on top tonight.
And the other thing is, and we were talking about this, what I like about this team, and it does not get stated enough, guys like Xavier Jones, guys like Shavers out there who made a huge interception, the seniors, they are just as excited, if not more excited, than the younger guys, and that's got to give you coaches a deep sigh of relief, knowing that this team at the right time, I mean, we've done it all year long, but it's showing tonight, Week 8, it clearly shows we're buying in, or they're buying in.
Absolutely. It just takes time. Sometimes it takes a lot longer than we would like for this thing to go, but it's just something that Coach Manning has been emphasizing right out of the start, is just trusting the process. Figuring out what the process is and then trusting it, and whether it's week 1 or week whatever, it takes what it takes. And guys just got to understand some nights may not go our way, but we build off of those. And even tonight, we can still build off of this and learn from things that did go wrong, and just use that to help us continue to go forward, to get things going and stay going in the right direction. So it's just, making sure guys are just understanding that it's a team thing. Those seniors, they wanted to stay in the whole game, but it was good to see the underclassmen get some experience under the Friday Night Lights, and they did a good job when their name and number got called, and seniors did a good job of cheering them on, because it's a team thing. So it was a good win for them. It was a good for us to be on the other side of things, and we're going to hopefully keep this thing moving forward.
So let me ask you, what about this game? What area do you want to see this team improve on? Because obviously a 39-0 win. I said this on the air. It was projected that we were going to get a big win tonight. The team knew that. They realized that. Obviously, it's a good win for us. But what would you say you guys want to work on and be more consistent at coming up next week at Hillsboro? Different animal, a different ball game.
Being able to play a good, solid second half. When we come out of halftime, we come out a little stale, and defense is on the field a little bit too long than we'd like to. And by that time, offenses, they're on the sideline. They're just eager to get in, and they're just waiting to get on the football field. But we just got to make sure that we do a good job of getting guys off the field, so offense can go in there and do their thing. So we're just trying to clean up a lot of small stuff as well still, with just assignment football from the offensive line, just making sure we're sharpening up on miscues, on certain motion plays and stuff like that. So if we do that, we're just a step closer to where we want to be.
And one thing that I've been saying for a while now, and I know that you would agree with me on this, and that is the fact that I still, to this moment, I still say, Coach, that we have not scratched the surface, at least from where I'm sitting. We have not scratched the surface about how good this team can be. And I don't know, I'm not a mathematician by any means, and I don't know what this 39-point victory will do for us in the standings, but I will tell you this. If I'm a Cape right now, if I'm a Farmington, I don't want to play us come week 10.
No, and that's the thing. We can get into all the analytics and stuff about, certain scenarios of where we might end up if this happened or that happened. Guys just want to play, so it really doesn't faze me as much. Whoever's on the schedule, whoever comes in our way, we just got to make sure that no matter who it is, where it is, what it is, that we just do what we're supposed to do when we're supposed to do it. The way it's supposed to be done. And, guys are doing a good job, and especially after a win, just get the confidence going. they're looking forward to what's ahead because they know it's, it can be done. So it's something we've been saying for a while, that we learn something new about this team every single week, every single day at practices and stuff. So guys are still hungry for football. So they keep on playing. We're just going to keep on coaching and just roll with the punches.
So speaking of that, you care to give me your prediction if this, after next week, obviously it depends on if we win or lose, but do you have a best guess of where you think we may end up after week 9?
Best guess, I know going into it we were seated at last in the district. I don't think that'll happen. So regardless, it looks like we'll be on the road. Got a good shot at being that 4 or 5 spot, obviously, depending on what happens next week. Me personally, I would love to get things kicked off against Farmington again.
I was going to ask you, is the coaching staff maybe wanting one opponent over the other, because I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, we match up against them well, and we'll be ready for whoever's on the schedule come that time. But we don't want to get too far ahead and just focus on Hillsborough now next week. They do some good things, and we saw tonight things that we can do, so we just got to keep that going into next week and just have a good week of practice and just not get too high, don't get too low, and just continue to write this thing out. And who knows who we'll play, who knows where we'll end up, but if we just keep playing like we know how and know what we're capable of, then we'll be ready for anything.
I love asking you this question because it's always a good thing. Your dad called it earlier. He made it very clear that Tim needed to make sure that he had that finger ready for that instant replay. Tonight, we gave, your boys – the team gave us a lot of opportunity for instant replay tonight. So with that being said, all night long, even when it got out of hand, Bluff was still winning by a lot. Obviously, the crowd, one thing about this community that I really love, Coach, and that is they stuck around. What do you want to say to them?
Oh, we just appreciate them, and as the guys were mentioning earlier, things haven't really gone the way we wanted, but you know what? The easy thing to do is just quit. And these guys got a lot of love for this game, and we're going to go with that. They're coachable, so when they're coachable, we're going to keep coaching them. They want to be coached. They want to continue to play. And most importantly, they want the support from the community, and they appreciate nothing more than that. So when they see, on a road game that we're filling out the stands and guys are still showing up to come watch them play, it makes them feel good that, no matter how bad things may have been or where they may end up, that they're still going to be cheered on from the hometown crowd, and we appreciate that very much. And I'm sure they'll be on the road next week, and we're just looking forward to it and appreciate them.
I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the boys are playing for a couple of reasons. They're playing for themselves, their friends and family, but I dare say this team, they play for the community as well.
Absolutely. They know what they're capable of, and like we said, it just takes time. And although we're still, trying to figure things out, we're starting to figure things out with some victory or closer games. So we just know we're just one step closer to where we want to be. So it takes everybody, the fans, the community, everybody on board to get this thing going. And we're not going to look back. We're just going to keep it going forward and hope everybody can come along for the ride.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for the opportunity, my friend. We really appreciate it. Mules getting their 3rd win of the season. Safe travels back to Bluff.
Yes, sir.
And we will see you guys in Hillsborough next Friday, and hopefully bring on the heaters in Hillsborough because I'm going to need them. It's cold tonight, Coach.
Oh, yeah. We'll see you then, and we would just appreciate all you guys, everybody watching, everybody listening, and we're going to keep this thing going.
You betcha, Coach. Thank you so much for the time, and safe travels back to Bluff.
Absolutely. Thank you, Frankie.
You betcha. Coach Jefferson joining us live tonight as the Mules pick up their 3rd win of the season. Poplar Bluff, big win tonight over the Kennett Indians. They go on to win. Final score of 39-0. Really quickly, I was going to say Jay Edmondson went 5 of 7 overall, 81 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, Xavier Jones at 2 rushes, 49 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Devin Ferguson had 3 carries for 20 yards. Also, Spencer Nunn, 2 carries, 16 yards. Brent Bell, 2 carries, 4 yards. And Corday Hightower, 3 carries and 3 yards. Caden Jenkins, 3 carries, 2 yards with his first touchdown of the season. Xavier Jones, 2 catches for 39 yards. He also would have a touchdown. Hunter Clifford had 1 catch, 19 yards in a score. Logan Slack, 1 catch for 21 yards. Brent Bell had 1 catch for 2 yards here this evening. So that is it. The Mules get it done tonight. They go on to win. Final score 39-0. Our broadcast tonight being brought to you by Kevin's Auto Repair. Also being brought to you by First Midwest Bank, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. Also being brought to you by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Russians Towing, Baldwin Toyota, Ozark Legacy Partners Insurance. Also Mossy Oak Properties, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, Village Express, Pizza Inn, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Country Road Market, Subway, Christian Automotive and Tire. Also being brought to you by Eye Care Specialist Larry Hillis Dodge, Air Solutions, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, Maverick Glass, Senator Jason Bean, and Ozark Total Healthcare. We are saying so long from Sykeston. Tim and I are on the road tomorrow in Chaffee for some softball. We'll see you back here next Friday night against Hillsboro. We'll be live in Hillsboro. Pregame at 6:20 and kickoff at 7 p.m. For Tim Hicks, I'm Frankie Castile. We're saying so long tonight. Mules win at 39-0. You've been watching and listening to Mules football on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.